I'm sorry to bring this news to you, but if you just put in an order for a HELLCAT, you need to go ahead and cancel it. If you just put in an order for a HELLCAT Red Eye, 797 horsepower, you need to go ahead and cancel that as well. If you just put in an order for a HELLCAT Red Eye Jailbreak, 807 horsepower, you need to go ahead and cancel that as well, because in the year 2023, the last year of the HELLCAT's existence, Dodge is going to be bringing to the table a 900 plus horsepower HELLCAT Challenger that runs on E85, also known as flex fuel. This is the only way that they know how to go out. Just give us more power. Let's talk about it. What is going on, guys? It is your boy Knockout 360 here with another video for you guys. So you can tell I'm in the car. It's a car vlog. You already know what's going down when I come around. Let's get into it, man. Car content, car shows, car reviews, car meets, anything and everything car related happens on this channel, man. So if you're into that, make sure that you stick around because you're in the right place. For everyone else, hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you know what's coming out and when it's coming out. Let's talk here. So yeah, my intro was absolutely right. If you just put in an order for a HELLCAT and you thought that was big power 717, you need to go ahead and cancel that. If you just put in an order for a HELLCAT Red Eye 797 and you thought that was big power, you need to go ahead and cancel that. Hell, if you bought a Dodge Demon, right? Say you found a old Dodge Demon somewhere, 840 horsepower. For you guys that own Demons, you need to go ahead and sell that, because in the year 2023, Dodge is going to be dropping the last HELLCAT engine ever, as we know it. Dodge Challenger with 909 horsepower that runs on E85. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If you, so they're supposed to be giving us more power, 900 horsepower. All of this is speculative, right? I mean, obviously there's no official word from Dodge or anything like that. Nobody knows anything. This is all speculative. No official word. A lot of rumors are going around. Trust me when I say I have somewhat of a source for this. 2023 Dodge is going to pull out all the stops. I mean, I think we pretty much knew that. I mean, from more power to more color options. I've also been told that the interior design may look differently, as well as the Uconnect system. The body, to my understanding, is going to look the same, outside and inside, Charger and Challenger. But they're going to give us more power. More power. 909 horsepower type of power that runs on E85. And if you know anything about E85, excuse me, also known as flex fuel, to my understanding, that is just straight race gas. I mean, that's the type of stuff that you see a lot of your big YouTubers putting in their cars, E85, and that's what's giving them 1,000 plus horsepower in their car. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you get up to those numbers, 900, 1,000 plus horsepower, traditional gas just isn't going to get it. You know, your high performance, you know, 92 grade gas isn't going to get it. Premium gas isn't going to get you that type of power. So at that point, you need the good stuff, the E85. Dodge is going to be fast tracking that, and you don't even have to worry about going out and spending your money on that, because you know, you can buy it straight from the dealership that way. To my understanding, the body's going to look the same. I believe they're going to be bringing more colors to Dodge as well. A more, you know, broader array of colors and stuff like that for the outside, of course. Probably for the inside, it'll probably be similar to the Jailbreak, where you can customize your emblem, your brake calipers, your interior, your tips, all that stuff. You should be able to customize all of that. With the new Challenger and Charger in 23. Now, the reason that I started the video the way that I did as far as canceling your orders, obviously, if you guys already got orders in there and you want to keep them, don't cancel them, because to my understanding, you know, we're looking at more power, not necessarily anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like a 2023 Charger is probably going to look just like a 22 or 21 or so on and so forth, but it's going to have more power, and they'll probably call it something different, right? So instead of Red Eye Jailbreak, it'll be whatever they're going to call it in 23. You know what I'm saying? And of course, it'll have more power. No mention of the Charger, obviously, because nobody cares about a four-door sedan. Everything comes to the Challenger, which makes sense because Challenger had the Demon, and they're probably going to have whatever this is. But roadandtrack.com, which is relatively reputable to my understanding, July 11th, which was literally just the day before yesterday, reported that the Challenger is on its way out the door, which is pretty much what we've known for quite some time. You know what I'm saying? 2024 is going to be the last year of the Hellcat. Probably it looks like the last year of the Challenger as well. The Charger, they'll probably do something with it considering it's a sedan, so it serves multiple purposes. But to go out with the bang with the Challenger, they're going to be pushing 900 plus horsepower, maybe even more. They're given a number of 909. If that's the case, then we're looking at a 909 horsepower Hellcat. Now, you guys know, like I know, if there's one problem that plagues us, it's what? Traction. You know, we can't get grip in a 485 horsepower Scat Pack, let alone a 700 horsepower Hellcat, let alone a 800 horsepower Demon, let alone a 900 horsepower Challenger that's coming out next year that's running on E85. So you'll have a lot of power, you'll have a lot of sound, you'll have a lot of torque, but that thing will never get off the line the way that you need it to, unless you're on a perfectly prepped surface, the whole nine. You know, the stuff that they told us about the Demon, basically, right? I mean, it's got to be a perfectly prepped surface. We saw the Demon get smoked by a lot of cars that it shouldn't have been getting smoked by simply because it couldn't put that power down, and I'm suspecting that it's going to be the same case with this car here. I mean, your tires can only be but so damn big. I mean, if they came out with a Challenger and put like some 335s, 345s on it, you know, I'm cool with that as well, but likely not. I mean, unless they're going to make this a strictly like drag pack racing specific type of Challenger. With 900 horsepower, you can't throw street tires on that. That's not the kind of car that you can throw street tires on. So 9 times out of 10, this will be a very select model with a select number that they're going to be selling, similar to the Demon. I think the Demon was like, what, a couple thousand, something like that. You know, it'll be the same thing with this Challenger. So we have that to look forward to. To my understanding, they're going to be dropping new colors for the Charger and Challenger in 23. To my understanding, they may be updating the interior as well as the Uconnect system for the 23, which is a much needed update. And the reason that I say that is because if you look at the Durango Hellcat, that Uconnect is beautiful. If you look at the Ram TRX with that big 11-inch screen, that Uconnect is beautiful. But we still have the old 8.7-inch or 7.8-inch screen that we have here. I mean, you know, interior wise, my car's a 2020, but you couldn't tell if it was a 2020 or 2015, because thinking back to my V6, I mean, looking at the dashes and the gauges and stuff, I mean, obviously the buttons here have different drive modes and stuff like that, but aside from the 392 badges, the scat badges, everything else looks pretty much the same. So hopefully we get a nice interior refresh, new colors, and more power for the Challenger. We have no idea whether or not that power is going to trickle down to the Charger. I would hope that we could at least get 840, 850 horsepower Charger to go out. There's no mention of that, or maybe they'll just give us, you know, the basic 807, like the jailbreaks or whatever. But obviously, if you guys already have these orders in place, you know, if you don't care about more power or more different colors or an updated interior, you know, stick with what you got. You know what I'm saying? I was just kind of saying that to kind of bait you guys in a little bit. But 2023, Dodge is going to pull out all the stops. And I'm interested to see what they you know, end with, because the Demon was revolutionary. 840 horsepower stock from the dealership, from the manufacturer type of car. The Demon was revolutionary. You know what I'm saying? The Hellcat was revolutionary. The Demon took it to another level. But whatever this is, 900 horsepower is absolutely insane if this is the case. And I really believe that it is. Dodge is going to be dropping some big power in 23. They're going out with the bang. If they are going electric in 24, and there's no telling what type of power they're going to be putting down with, you know, that new MacBook Pro powered car that they're going to have in 24. Intel powered, AMD powered, what's Apple's chip that they're running right now? M1 Max powered, Dodge or whatever they're bringing out in 24. They are going to send the gas-powered muscle cars, as we all know them, out with a bang. 900 horsepower Challenger or Charger is ridiculous. From the factory, dog. I mean, from the factory. That's ridiculous. That's it, guys. I mean, 23 is going to be big, man. You're going to see some big stuff happen in 23. It's going to be huge, man. I'm excited to see what they got. I'm really excited. I've kind of made a decision about 23 based on what I've been told from a very reliable, credible source. I've made a decision. We'll talk about that in a later video. But my thing is, you know, I gotta have my HELLCAT, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have my HELLCAT charger. And to have like the last HELLCAT charger would be ridiculous if that were possible. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just to be able to say that. I mean, this channel has come from a V6 charger, rally package, where I was putting down 300 horsepower. It was probably 292. I'm lying. I always used to tell people it was 300 because it was a rally and it had sport mode. But coming from a V6 package to a wide body scat package, and then the last HELLCAT package would be wild. You know what I'm saying? The last HELLCAT, that would be crazy to say, man. But needless to say, for all you guys out there that got HELLCATs, this may or may not even be an upgrade for you guys, to be honest with you. They haven't mentioned anything as far as the power of the Charger is concerned. Everything's about the Challenger, obviously. But I would imagine that some of that power would trickle down to the Charger. You know what I'm saying? And they would send off the Charger and the Challenger the right way, you know, with big power. I would like to see an update to the interior. I would like to see new colors as well. You know me, I'm a black everything type of guy. Interior black, exterior black. So the colors really don't matter to me. But for you guys out there to take that type of stuff seriously, you know, I'm cool with it. But, you know, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I'm excited for 23. For you guys that's on the fence right now that haven't put in an order yet, you know, I don't know. If you haven't put in an order yet at this point, just because of how delayed things are, to my understanding, things have been pushed off to 23. So if you put in an order right now or something like that, your order may get, you know, fulfilled in 23 or may get declined because it's going to be considered a 23. So if you're the type of guy like I am, where you just kind of want to wait and see what Dodge does before you drop a huge stack on a car, I think 23 is going to be big. If you want your HELLCAT right now, then go ahead and get what you want. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you or persuade you one way or another. But from what I understand, from what I'm looking at, and from what I've been told, I think 23 is going to be a big year for Mopar all across the board. I've even heard, let me look at the text message here. Let me look at my text message. Heard all kinds of stuff. I've heard all kinds of stuff about 23. I really think Dodge is going to just throw out, you know, the kitchen and the sink and everything. They're going to bring it all out in 23. I wouldn't be surprised if you saw cars that, you know, you haven't seen in 3-4 years. I mean, Jeeps, Durangos, Chargers, Challengers, all kinds of stuff that they're hiding under wraps. I mean, we've already talked about the Hornet and the 392 Hornet. But what if they brought the Trackhawk back for the last year? What if they brought the Durango for the last year? What if they, I mean, I don't know. I just think 23 is going to be a special year, guys, for real. And that'll be the best way for Dodge to send these cars off, because any other way just wouldn't be proper. You know what I'm saying? 69 more horsepower than the Challenger SRT Demon. 909. They're saying 909. I'm not sure about that. To my understanding, E85, sometimes called flex fuel, is a mixture of ethanol and gasoline with a higher concentration of ethanol versus your average gasoline mixture. Looking for more power, as it also provides more thermal efficiency and in some cases improved fuel consumption. I don't know how true that is when you putting down 900 horsepower. I don't know how good your fuel consumption is going to be. I mean, it's probably going to be terrible across the board. And if you know anything about flex fuel, there's only certain gas stations. Like, off the top of my head, the only gas station that I can think of in Charlotte that runs flex fuel is Sheetz. And there aren't even any Sheetz in Charlotte. Like, the closest Sheetz to me is in Troutman, North Carolina, which is outside of Mooresville. And then there's another one in Kannapolis, North Carolina, which is right outside of Concord. So there's only 2 Sheetz close to Charlotte, and neither one of them are actually in Charlotte. And those are the only ones that runs E85. I actually knew a dude who had a Challenger Scat Pack, or Challenger Scat Pack, and he was running E85 in his car, and he used to have to go and get like barrels of that stuff and put it in the trunk and keep it in the trunk wherever he went, just in case he needed to fill up, because every gas station doesn't have E85. So big power coming in 23, guys. Dodge is going to send us off the right way, you know, as we knew and expected. If you guys are on the fence, I might suggest waiting to see what Dodge drops. If you want your Hellcat right now, then go ahead and get your Hellcat and call it a day. You know, join the force. But if you guys can be patient, I think it will pay off in 23. Talk to me. How do you feel about a 900 horsepower Hellcat muscle car? We can't grip with the damn Scat Pack. I can't grip with my Scat Pack right now. But apparently Dodge is saying that they're going to be able to grip next year with the 900 horsepower Hellcat. I'm all for it, man. I'm digging it. Flex fuel, E85, why not? Let's go out with a bang. Talk to me. Looks like even Mopar Insiders got in on this. So Mopar Insiders, as well as, what did I say, Car and Driver or Road and Track? Yeah, Road and Track, Mopar Insiders, new 2023 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat Red Eye capable of 900 plus horsepower. Yeah, it's going to be a monster. I'm excited for the future, guys. Talk to me. How do you feel about it? Like, subscribe, comment, patreon.com/knockout360 for the uncensored stuff, and we'll go from there. See you in the next one. Peace.